cloned my voice 8 months ago, and now it makes more money than my actual job. My digital clone is literally outperforming me. It doesn't even need coffee breaks. And yes, before you ask, that does keep me up at night. Here's the thing though, if you're expecting some insane overnight success story, close the video now. This is more like a get slightly less broke slowly scheme, which in this economy is basically winning the lottery. But stick around because in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I did this, the platforms that actually pay real money, and the one stupid mistake that cost me $1,800. So, learn from my pain. Alright, so this whole thing started because I was recording voiceovers for YouTube videos, my own videos, and I realized I was spending 6 hours every single week just talking into a microphone reading scripts I had already written. 6 hours every week just saying words. And I thought, okay, AI can apparently pass the bar exam now, surely it can read a script. Turns out, yes, it can read a script in 47 different languages, which is 46 more than I speak, unless you count that time I tried ordering coffee in French and somehow insulted a waiter's entire family tree. So here's how you clone your voice. And I promise it's easier than you think, which is either amazing or terrifying, depending on how you feel about Black Mirror becoming real life. Step 1. You need 30 minutes of audio, just you talking. No background noise, no music, nothing. Pure clean audio of your voice. I used 11 labs, but there's also Descript and Resemble, and like a dozen others. They're all racing to see who can make humans obsolete first. Fun times? You upload your samples, the AI does its thing for like 2 minutes, and boom, digital voice clone, done. I tested it by playing it for my mom. She thought it was actually me calling, then she got mad that I don't call enough. So that backfired. The whole setup took maybe 2 hours. Most of that was just me recording sentences. They want diverse content, so the AI learns your full range. So I read Wikipedia articles, some poetry, my grocery list, a few angry Yelp reviews I wrote in college. The full spectrum of human emotion. Okay, so now you have a voice clone. Cool, but how does this actually make money? Because that's why we're all here, right? There are 4 main ways I'm doing this, and I'll give you the real numbers because honestly, why not? Number 1, audiobook narration. I'm on platforms like Findaway Voices and ACX. Authors need narrators. I send them a sample of my AI voice. They say yes or no. If they say yes, I feed their entire book to my AI, and it reads the whole thing without complaining once. Unlike me who complains after like 7 minutes of talking. Last month this made around $800. Some books pay per finished hour, some are royalty share. The AI doesn't care either way. It doesn't have rent to pay. Number 2, corporate training videos. Companies need voiceovers for their employee training modules. And oh man, these scripts are riveting. Real page turner stuff like Module 3, proper hand washing techniques and workplace harassment, what not to do. I charge by the minute. Takes my AI maybe 1/10 the time it would take me to actually record it. This brings in about $1,200 a month. The corporations have no idea they're being trained by a robot, which honestly fits because most of their emails already sound like robots wrote them. Number 3, YouTube channels. I run 3 channels. Well, my voice clone runs 3 channels. It does all the narration. I just write scripts and upload. Top 10 lists, educational stuff, scary story compilations. You know the type. The videos you watch at 3 a.m. when you should be sleeping, but instead you're learning about haunted Wendy's locations in Ohio. This fluctuates, but lately it's been hitting around $900 a month. Could be way more if I actually uploaded consistently, but that would require effort. So, Number 4, Fiverr and podcast intros. I sell custom voiceovers on Fiverr, podcast intros mostly. Someone sends me their podcast name and vibe. I generate a 30-second intro with my AI voice. Takes 10 minutes. I charge $50 to $150 depending on how custom they want it. This adds another $400 to $500 a month. Add it all up, $3,400 to $3,500 a month depending on how things go. Which is wild. Now, here's the part that actually matters. The setup, equipment, I bought a Blue Yeti microphone, $100. Are there better microphones? Yes. Do you need them? No. Your AI clone won't judge your audio setup. It's not that advanced yet. Software. I used Audacity for recording because it's free. For the cloning, I used 11 labs. They have a free tier to test everything. Once you're making money, the paid plan is $30 a month. $30 to make $3,000. Not bad math. Time investment. Initial setup was about 10 hours total, recording samples, making the clone, testing it, setting up on all the platforms. Now I spend maybe 4 hours a week managing everything. My clone works around the clock. I work 4 hours, living the dream, but here's where I absolutely destroyed my own income for 2 whole months. And this is the important part, so pay attention. When I first started, I didn't tell anyone it was AI generated. I just thought, hey, it's my voice anyway, so who cares, right? Wrong. Very wrong. YouTube changed their AI content rules. I had to update 300 video descriptions, but before I did that, a bunch of videos videos got flagged and demonetized, I lost about $1,800. Just gone. Cause I didn't add one sentence saying, this is AI generated. So here's the lesson. Always disclose it's AI. Always. In your audiobook profiles, in your YouTube descriptions, on your Fiverr listings, everywhere. Some clients don't care. Some actually prefer AI because it's faster and cheaper. Some people get weird about it. That's fine. They can go hire a human who costs 3 times more and takes 4 times longer. Also, set rules early. I don't do political content, no religious stuff, nothing medical, because I really don't need my voice out there telling people to cure diseases with crystals and good vibes. Okay, real talk. There are problems with this, obviously. Sometimes the AI messes up pronunciations, especially names. It once said Sean as C. Ann, had to redo an entire chapter. Quality control still exists, unfortunately. The tech keeps improving, which means your 6-month-old clone sounds outdated. I've recloned my voice twice now. It's like getting a haircut, except it's your entire vocal identity. Competition is exploding. When I started, there were maybe a few dozen people doing this seriously. Now there are thousands. Prices keep dropping. Everyone's cloning their voice now. But here's the reality check. This isn't for everyone. If you hate hearing your own voice, this will be actual torture. If you're not willing to put in 10 hours of setup work, it won't happen. If you think you'll make $10,000 next month, you're going to be very disappointed. But if you have a decent voice and a microphone and 10 free hours, you could probably make a few $100 a month pretty easily. Scale it over a few months and you might hit that $2,000 to $3,000 range. The passive income thing is real, but it's not completely passive. You still manage clients, check quality, handle weird customer service emails. It's more like less active income, which doesn't sound as good in a title, so I just said passive. Also, this might all be completely useless in 6 months when AI just generates voices from nothing without needing to clone anyone. At that point, we'll all be unemployed together. Community bonding. So yeah, I clone my voice. It makes around $3,400 a month. It's weird, slightly dystopian, probably a sign we're living in the future everyone warned us about, but it works. And in a world where rent costs more than a kidney, I'll take the wins where I can get them. If you want to try this, start small. Clone your voice. Test it. See if anyone actually wants to pay for it. Worst case, you have a digital version of yourself for prank calls. Best case, you make enough to cover rent while you sleep. Either way, it's a great conversation starter at parties. Oh yeah, I sold my voice to a computer. How's your job going? Anyway, if you made it this far, leave a comment with the weirdest thing you'd make your voice clone do. I'm genuinely curious if anyone else would make theirs read terms and conditions agreements for fun. Also, subscribe if you want more videos about questionably ethical ways to make money while having an existential crisis. The algorithm seems to think you're into that. Alright, that's it. Good luck cloning your voice. May your passive income be high and your existential dread be manageable. Peace.